Bitcoin is capped in terms of the number of transactions that it can process per day. And there's two reasons for that. The first reason is that blocks have limited space in Bitcoin. So just a quick refresher, Bitcoin is based on a blockchain, and a blockchain is essentially just made up of blocks of transactions which are linked together. And these blocks are capped in size, right? So the initial cap was 1 MB on the Bitcoin when Bitcoin first launched. That's since gone up to theoretically it could get up to like 4 MB, depending on how efficiently the SegWit data is used. Um, but don't really worry about that. That's kind of getting into the technical details. The thing to take away here is that because block size is capped, um, the number of transactions in a block is also capped. And we'll look at that in a second. But the second mechanism that sort of caps the number of confirmed transactions is the difficulty adjustment, right? So blocks come out on average every 10 minutes, and this is normalized by something called the difficulty adjustment. So when there's a lot of mining activity happening on the network, sometimes blocks might come out a bit faster. And then Bitcoin's difficulty adjustment kicks in. It makes it even harder to mine blocks, and it sort of normalizes it back to that average of one block every 10 minutes. So there's a fixed issuance schedule in Bitcoin because new blocks produce new coins as well as miner rewards. But there's also a fixed transaction rate because of the size of the blocks and the cadence at which they come out. And we can look at that on this chart. So this is the transaction rate per second. And you can see again, it's relatively consistent. We've had periods where it's gone up. Maybe hash rate has increased a lot and difficulty hasn't quite caught up. So we've had, transactions peaking here at about maybe 7.5 transactions per second. But usually it hovers around 3 or 4 transactions per second.